All right, my friends, what's up? It is Saturday. I'm coming at you answering some questions I posted up on Facebook. I got questions from Justin dealing with shoulder exercises, warm-up to strengthen the shoulder girdle or the rotator cuff. Joanna, what's up, girl? She asked me about how to balance strength, mobility, and cardio, so I'm going to give you a little bit more on that. And then I got John, who asked about fasted versus fed cardio. So fasted meaning you have nothing in your system food-wise, and you're doing cardio, and then obviously fed cardio is, you went through the day, you ate some meals, and you're going to do cardio. So I'm going to break it down one by one for you, coming at you. Ghostbusters is in the back. What a classic. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. All right, so Justin, I made videos on shoulder mobility. I'm actually going to tag that for you below in this post, but what I did, so I did shoulders today. Can you tell? Bam, bam. No, I'm just kidding. They're not that big. Got to keep getting bigger. But so what I do is I grab the 7.5s or 5-pound dumbbells, and you can do this with a band as well. Like all these movements can be done with a resistance band. You just put your hand on it, or with dumbbells. So pay attention. This is what I would do. I would do a raise just like this, okay, for 10 reps. Then you're going to be right here, down for 10 reps. You're going to tuck it into your side. Right in here, internal, external rotation for 10 reps. You're going to do some bent over Y's, making like a Y, like YMCA. All right, you're going to break it down like that. And then as well as doing just some straight out side raises, okay? So I normally do that 2 to 3 rounds, just loosen up my shoulder, make sure everything's good. Weight should not be an issue, so make sure it's light enough, but it's just kind of working all the angles. Like I said, you can do that with a band, everything I just showed you, but if you got dumbbells, that's awesome. So I'll tag the link in there below for more in-depth shoulder mobility movements, but that's what I did today. So if that helps, man, keep kicking ass, taking names. Joanna, what's up, baby? So pretty much, I'm a strength guy, but I also have a pretty good cardiovascular system. So you're asking, how do you find the balance? Well, first off, with mobility, whatever I'm working on that day, say it's going to be a lower body day, right? I take 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, depending on how I feel, scan that lower body, and I get in there with a foam roller, maybe a lacrosse ball, do some banded movements specific to the training, all right? So I'm not going to do a full body mobility, but if I got something bother me, I want to get in there. If I'm doing legs, I'm going to make sure that I take care of my hips, my hamstrings, my glutes, and then start the workout, okay? So it really depends on what you're doing for that training session. Now, in regards to strength, I train strength 5 days a week. I love strength training. So when people sometimes say to me, I'm overtraining, or they tell me that, like me specifically, you're overtraining, I really think that if you find the balance of good nutrition, great recovery, and get adequate sleep, and keep your intensity of the training session monitored, meaning that when you get in, you attack it, and you get out. You don't have to sit there for hours. I believe it's really hard to actually overtrain. That's my philosophy in terms of training. So that's how I do the strength. I get in, like I said, 5 strength sessions a week. In regards to cardio, I like to mix it up. I always get into gynecology. It's not like gynecology, whatever. Anyway, rant. I always get in at least a non-negotiable 3.5 mile run. I think it's a great distance. I love testing myself with seeing what my pace is at. And then throughout the week, I'll set it up with some sprints. Now, sprints can be on a track, like 8-100 sprints, everything you have all out. But it can also be like a Tabata of burpees, mountain climbers, doing some plyometrics, jumping on a box, split lunges, something like that that's going to be definitely hitting my anaerobic system and just killing it with the intensity the entire time. So that's kind of how I structure the cardio. I like to get in, like I said, 3 days worth of cardio style workouts. If I get any more, that's bonus. Just depends on how I'm feeling and how everything is going. So hopefully that helped in some way. Anything more specific, please just text me. John, what's going on, man? Sorry to disappoint you, but I took down the lights in the lion's den. They're in the basement, though. They still are in the basement, but I did take them down. I'll give them to you. I'll give them to you for free if you want them. So, John, your question has to do with fasted versus non-fasted cardio. So, let me break this one down. if I'm going to be doing explosive work, right? Some hardcore sprints, using the anaerobic system for the cardio, I prefer to be fed or have had a meal digested before that. Why? Because I feel like I do have more energy and I feel like I get more out of it that way when I hit those workouts. Now, if it's in regards to hitting a Stairmaster or hitting some steady state cardio for like 30, 40 minutes, I like doing that fasted because it doesn't take much neurological response from the body. It doesn't take much effort pretty much. I'm just kind of going through the motions and I'm just getting a good sweat on. Now that, I don't mind being fasted at all. And like most people say, that really helps with just destroying fat when you do the fasted cardio. So in terms of fasted cardio, I do that a couple times a week. But right now I'm trying to build my explosive power. So I like to do more fed cardio nowadays. And I think a lot of this question has to do with what are the goals that you have and how do you attack that? If you're really just trying to get ripped up, lose as much body fat as possible, I would say fasted cardio in the morning on a treadmill, on a Stairmaster, light jogs, throughout the week. If you're someone who's looking to put on lean muscle, still keep the body fat low, I would say get out there with some fasted cardio, hitting some intense sprint track workouts, or like I said earlier in the video, doing some, maybe a Tabata of a burpee or a box jump or a plyo, because it's going to help, like I said, build the lean muscle and also burn fat at the same time. But you want to go through it having proper energy. You don't want to just go through a wasted training session and the intensity kind of sucks and your mind kind of sucks. So that's my thought on fasted and non-fasted cardio. I have more videos on it on YouTube. Hopefully it helped. Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. So guys, thank you so much for checking out the video. Thank you so much for giving me material and content to talk about. I'm always up for this kind of stuff, so just keep inboxing me. If you're not on my Snapchat, get on my Snapchat, friends. It's ZatStrength. If you're not on Instagram, get on Instagram. Follow me, ZatStrength. Follow the gym, Lions Den Elite Training. This place is going to be amazing. I'm so excited. I'm so hyped up. It's just me, pursuing my passion, and I just can't tell you. And thank you guys so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm grateful because this is what I love to do, and I get to do it and be happy. And I keep saying, and I'm out. Peace.